गुरुदेव कृपा बिंदु दिया और ये दासे त्रिनपे हीन
सकल सम्मानं भूमिदशकोटि
सकल सम्माना पूरितोषकति देहनाता जाता जाता
गाइबा हरिनामस्तु अपराधा
तभी तो गाइबो हरिनामसुखे अपराधा देहात
is not easy. Respect. And that too unconditional. Let's not in the capacity of teaching that. Jiva. But when the Jiva places that head at the lotus feet of Shri Guru, then Sandhini Shakti enter. That Sandhini Shakti naturally, automatically, effortlessly, that will cause naturally, effortlessly, automatically, ऐसा सकल समाना हो जाएगा. It's something that has to happen. Effort. And it happens. Sakala samana to Shri Guru. By placing the head at the lotus feet of Shri Guru, we are giving sakala samana. It's not another. It's not like, oh, I'm the nicest person in the world. I'm a devotee. I'm chanting 16 rounds every day. 16 rounds every day. I don't eat only garlic. And I hear a lot of. I know Bhagavad Gita. I know. I speak on. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Is that really making me sakala samana? I cannot be sakala samana to the jivas just because I know something. You know outside knowledge, and you know inside knowledge. You are just speaking. It's like that. Is there anything in the heart? Anything? So we can't get stuck in bad life. We don't have to be troubled. See, why am I like this? Why am I like this? If the bhakti is in the head, it will be like this. We don't carry the weight of there. Just play. Only then something will happen in only then. Tabutak, Dokabak. Hey Govinda. Hey Govinda. It's hard. It's hard to go through that. And why go through that? The headache and the lotus feet of Shri. So only when I do that to Shri Guru, when the Sandhini Shakti comes, then naturally you can stop but respect everywhere. You can't stop. It's just very natural, effortless. That's the potency of Sandhini Shakti. But for that to enter, the head has to be placed at the lotus feet of Shri. Oh, wow. Not connection. We tend to think like plugging. That's why circle is so powerful. So when that is the head is sold out to lotus feet, then this becomes Muranda. Only then it becomes. then there is no difference between head, heart, nothing. It's just the infusion of some energy. Anyway, then after sell our head to the next. If at all is merciful to buy that take care of what use is there with this piece of trash. But if they're very useful, then others place our head with their that cosmic things. If they allow us place to then they allow us to then it is that's not to love, not to think, not to shoot. This is Srila Bhaktivinodas. This is Tattva. These are the words of the Acharya. If we try to make our own way, must. These are the words of the Acharya. All of it naturally happens. You don't even have to think. Milk is going to overflow in words. Doesn't mean think I have to overflow. It's very important. Then of course Nambi. Then we don't have to prepare for Krishna, Krishna, Krishna. Take the head. Otherwise, what Nama can be chanted? For how long? For how long? And why? Why? To be in the pain. In the example. Why? Why that ways? Why be in the pain? Then now which will not come otherwise. Now which doesn't come because we attend 1 month courses. Like it's 6 weeks course. It is important. If the whole course is not using me to take that dependence on the meditation thing, most Namabasa that's all, or whoever. This is the that I said. Here take it as special. What's next? Let's do it. It's a movement. Comes from there. Right? There is no flower that is even and then do it. Nothing needed. Sakala Sammanam
Sakala Sambhana Kurito Shakati Dehulata Jata Jata
Gaibo Harinamaso Aparada
Abito Gaibo Harinama Suke Aparadaha Behata.
Only then Gaibo Harinamasu Aparada. Only then. Abhidena Kripa Tabhiyaye Chana Kripada Hoidina
Kabhi no Krupa Jana Kritada Hoi Benata.
Let's see another question. Abhidena Chana Kripada Hoidina. Can you not तड़पा रहे? क्या तड़पा रहा है happening inside? किसके बारे में? What तड़पा है is happening inside. Every other तड़पा है will be taken care of if be young. सिर्फ एक ही हूँ. I'm really calling out. I'm getting so addicted and dependent on the kripa like this. कभी है न कृपा लभी आई जाना पिता होई बिना
कभी है नो कृपा या ये जाना पिता होई बेनाता
दुनिया तेना कोरमोरे आत्मा
शक्ति बुद्धिहीना अमियाति दीना कुर्मोरे आत्मसाता.
Nothing less than that. Check out the birds. They only take the drops, fresh raindrops. As they're falling, they take those fresh drops into their mouth. Even if they're thirsty, they don't take any other. Is my dependence like that? So, yeah. So, we think we have. Get out of because when the consciousness changes, yes, there are no problems in the stage path. Problems, looking for solutions is only in Tamogunan Rajoga. Only looking for solutions. There are no solutions also in Tamogunan Rajoga. Yeah, but when that yearning comes within, this is why we're doing for the change to happen. That yearn. That should be our very life. Very life. Then you see no problems. No problems anywhere. No problems with the people, no problems in the life, nothing. That's why we are doing one thing for the change to happen. That is the only thing that we are. Yeah, nothing outside has to change. Only the reality. So is that happening? Without that happening inside, what solutions am I trying to look for outside? Who am I trying to fix here? Who am I trying to fix here? What am I trying to fix here? Yeah, ये भी मैं fix कर if she be so very motivated, if they can access this piece of trash and that's talking about that's all. That change, that's why we're doing. We should have taken that change in consciousness internally. That's our indicator. When that is there, it doesn't matter in which guna we are. It doesn't. But the beauty of Bhagavan Shakti is like that. It just takes us towards Bhagavan. Until then, it is all Maya, the Kalyuga, Asashvatam. When this happens, Ashwini Bhagavan Saswat Thakur says, Vishwapurna Sukha. There is no. So sorry, guys, having problems outside. I'm so sorry. I can't find any fault with this. I can't find fault with anybody else here. Trump, Korea, seizing the most. You know what do I expect? As so much. So that is with this.
कभी है नो कृपा लबिया ये जाना कृता होई बेनाता.
buddhihina amiyati dina kurumore atma sata.
Shakti buddhina amiyati dina kurumore atma sata.
Gurudev kripa vindhiyam koro nindase trinapekhat dina.
Gurudev kripa bindu diya koro ye dase trinapekatina.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Some kind of change happening inside. The japa, the katha, the seva, everything is to bring this to change inside. What do? It's not naturally happening. Prayer, we do the best outside. We know what? Prayerfully. Prayer, everything prayer. No finding fault, prayer. That's the best thing. If there is one don't think bhakti, don't find fault. Because the fault is here. And if I find fault with others, I'm only complicating the problem. One don't think bhakti is don't think. Yeah. And do is prayerfully bhajan, prayerfully chant, prayerfully hear, prayerfully say that. And see at least gush. Hold the gush, hold the gush, hold the gush. Pause, and pause, and pause, and pause, and pause, and pause. Prayer inside, pause outside. That's all. Until we see that this is happening inside. It will, when we are able to place the head like that, it will happen like in 1 minute, like Srila Prabhupada said. We should pray that moment comes. But until then, what to do is pause. Pray. That's all. Pause in the thought, pause in the word, pause in the action, pause in the thought itself. Any thought about anybody, pause right there. It is only an indicator of our dirt going outside. Pause. There is no thought needed about anybody outside. Everybody is Krishna's. If there is any thought coming from me about anybody outside, it is only the dirt spilling outside. Pause. Dirt is there already anyway. Why to spill outside? And then, when the dirt spills somewhere, then we see dirt outside. It is spill from here. Kya about it? So that's why pause. Then pray. So that can be something practical. If you are looking to do something practically, pause. The whole dirt is here. Nothing outside. Nobody outside. Pause. So that is something. If there is somebody looking for doing, do pause, do pray. Yeah. If you are looking for it. But when this nectar is entering, let it enter into the heart. This is the simplest and powerful way. Let it enter into the heart. Then we will not have longer. Do. because there's a question of what do I do when this change happens, that's why the answer. The whole Shastra says about the Saranagati is because you are looking for something to do, Rajoguna hai no? So okay, do pause. Do pause. Do breath. But when the loving consciousness comes, we invest on this side. Let me open the heart to this one of the Shabda Brahman. Then there will not be much need for a do. So at a given point of time, whatever can happen at that time, if it is do, fine. At least do this, do pause, do fine, no problem. And then continue. So as simultaneously when it's happening like that, then the need for this will come down as it takes over with some us. We should look for this. It should just fill us with it. We should look for this. This is Bariya. Not really invest much in getting important. Nay, that is FYI. This is just a backup plan. Backup plan only. But our life is all here in this direction. We have to drink this, the nectar, the shower. Yogyata vichare, chunati paane, tomara karuna saaya.
योग्यता विचारे किछु नाही पाए तुम्हारा करुणा सारा
ना तो दिले खंडिया खंडिया
करुणा न होइले कंडिया कंडिया प्राण न राखिबो आरे
कृपा बिंदु दिया कोरो दासी विनपेखात मीना
गुरुदेव कृपा बिंदु दिया कोरो ये दासे तृणपेकातीना
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare
Annapaini Mata.
Hare Ram,
Ram
Ram, Hare
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna.
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Did you learn this song? Who learned?
Yeah, YouTube record చేద్దామని లాగిన్.
But that's how.
Tanu, I don't know how she knows. Yeah.
Maybe Mataji also can sing Hare
Hare Krishna అన్న పైన.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, please sing.
Yes. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Again, Anapani Mataji. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
So, dear devotees, you know, last time we came here, you know where we came last time? You were doing Seva Dog last time. But we came to Rangakshetra. No, but all Rangakshetra. So last week, while we were hearing Hari Bhajan, so what was happening? Jaya Jaya Hari, Chidananda. In the Nama is
Ram.
The Nama, what happens to that? Rupa Guna Leda, right? One of the Leda that was happening. In case we did, what happened? That was Rangakshetra. That Lord Krishna first broke the Dhanas and killed the Kamsa. Dhanas Tirtha and Kamsa Tirtha. Open the back. Krishna broke the Dhanas. See what happens. See. Harinamatu Aneka Swarupa. Harinama takes many routes. It is past revealed. They are revealed in the heart. When our chitta steady, steady chitta means Savana. Means there is no looking for going here and there. Steady chitta, Savana. That's the entry point to Shuddha Sattva. In steady chitta, Sattva, also there are no problems. But there are no problems. Your chitta is steady. No problems. It's the same life that they go through, but they don't see problems. It's all about chitta. How steady is it? For us, how much Krishna do we have? Krishna will stay in the chitta. Nama will stay in the chitta. But we have to see. We have to pray. Nama make chitta. This is for you, Krishna. Chitta is for you, Krishna. Then the chitta is. Not that we try to stay with the chitta. But when you have this is yours. Then whatever chitta vacillation, just get steady. Oh yes. Yes, sir. So sattva is just nothing. When problem comes to but the thing is, so when sattva, when the chitta is steady, that is a requisite, preliminary requisite. Preliminary requisite for the rupa guna to even figure others. Otherwise, whatever. But how can chitta be steady? Nama steadies the chitta. Nama steadies the chitta. Bhagavan hai na. So, when there is, and that is experienced, you have nothing to think. Their mind is going nowhere. That is steady. It's not that we don't have life, we don't have problems. Okay, so what? So what? ये करना है, वो करना है, ये है वो. So what? होगा. Lekin our output changes. So when the chitta is steady, the nama stays the chitta. When our intention and prayer is only that is enough. Nothing else needed. Nothing else can do this. Nothing else can steady the chitta without that prayerful effort to be with the nama. When nama is seeing a prayer, one thing. In our effort, he will say, "Oh, bhakti mein key point. कुछ सेमिनार से की जरूरत नहीं है." Key point hai. Here we are to cook the devotion. Here we are in Gaudiya. Here Nama Shai Bhakta. This is the fundamental point. Fundamental point. For the Nama Shai Bhaktas. We don't look around here and there for solutions. So will happen when our consciousness changes. We don't even find the problems, forget about looking for solutions. When the consciousness inside changes, we don't even find the problems. We don't have to look for solutions. The consciousness inside will change. That happens only when there is creative effort with the kind to be there. Not even find the problems to solve. That is staying chitta. Rather, any rupa guna leela. What did he just do? Krishna, he broke the dance for Krishna, and he comes down. वो कृष्ण कथा है. If my chitta is steady like that, I don't need any extraordinary efforts, nothing. If they're giggling and talking about Krishna, that is also Krishna Katha. I should be able to come to that point. Naam ka sahara. If taking the ashraya of the Nama, my chitta has to come to that point. So if the giggling Katha of the children also, just stay steady in that. Right there, Leela is right there. Krishna is breaking the law. Breaking the law. Telling the Kamsa how Bhagavan is Kamsa. He's getting killed in the hands of Bhagavan. Very merciful kind of thing. How Bhagavan. And how Bhagavan that comes. Perhaps it is been waiting for Bhagavan. When is Krishna going to come? When is he going to be the We heard only two things. Dance. Dance, Krishna or Kamsa. That should be our watch. It's not that it's taking time and then we sit for Katha and then I'll put all my thought and effort and hear the Kab tak karoge aisa? Is this lifetime enough for that kind of scheduled, let me hear the Katha? Kab tak? We have to put the bank our efforts here in the Nama so that it can be steady. Then whatever little Katha is coming also, it will run in the Chitta. So, last week was that was Dhanush Tirtha and Kamsa Tirtha. Those were the pastimes. And where will they take place?
Rangasitra. Rangasitra.
In the Rangakshet. Where is the Rangakshet?
Mathura.
Where is Mathura? Jaya Jaya Harina. Shidananda. Does it have to take this long for you to say that? Not somewhere else, sometime in the future. Now. Yeah. That's what happened last week. So, आज Kuvalate. So, Dhanastita is a central stage in the Rangabhumi where Shiva's celestial bow was kept. After snapping the weapon into two pieces, Krishna and Balarama killed thousands of soldiers with their hand-thrown weapons. This is what Harinam does. When we are chanting, these are the pastimes of Harinam Prabhu. What Shubhakdev Thakur is saying. These are the pastimes of Harinam Prabhu. When we are calling out to Harinam Prabhu, Krishna comes. He breaks the world. He kills the demon. When the Nama comes inside, and we feel like, I feel better now. How is this happening? How is this clothes that got so thinned out? I feel everybody is so good now. I don't see the problems. Why is this happening? Because Nama rose the world and killed the demons, and killed the Kamsa. Kamsa effect was there so much. But then the Nama comes, there is a Kamsa now. So the leelas of. If we don't realize that these are the leelas of Nama, why will we take the ashraya of the Nama? What does it mean when we say Harinam Prabhu is Supreme Lord himself and he is potent? Because he is this potent. Harinam is this potent. Ye sab hota hai. Once Harinam is being, we are chanting Krishna, Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Ram Rama, Hare Hare. These are the aspects of Ranabhumi. This is Ranabhumi. Krishna comes.
When you're saying these are the accidents that happen, in Nama Parada stage, is this happening or only when they at least come to Nama Bhasha?
Wherever there is prayer function. Wherever, yeah. Nama Parada is not like a stage turn on and then off Nama Bhasha name. It's a gradual thinning out of the cloud. Thinning out of the cloud. Dark, dense cloud. Oh, Nama Parada. When the cloud is being thinned out so much, it's not dark anymore, but just very faint, white one, but you can still see the sun through it. So it's a constant process. Only one thing is prayerful. That will thin out the cloud. In the prayerful time, there is prayer and we are invoking Krishna's presence and the cloud gets thinned out. I can't thin out the cloud. From our side, all we have to do is prayer. That's just to say what happens. That's one. And during chanting, this comes to our mind. And all this, the cloud is beaten. So be it. That's the papa. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. My job is I just continue. Okay. And how do we know that the clouds have thinned out so much? There are no other clouds. So we don't, nothing mind at the cloud. So that was it. Thanos laid down and Kamshapila, the place in Rangabhumi where Kamsa was so attached to Krishna. Whatever emotion that we have, we are simply attached to Krishna. That's all. We can nothing. Do is get attached to Krishna. Don't is no finger outside. Don't point anybody. Don't point anybody. Do is attached. That's all. Stress enough. Don't point the outside. Stress enough. Because if we don't do that, we will not be able to get attached to it. The basic point pause. When we're constantly pausing, then we don't know what to do, then attached to it. Attached. Yeah. Attached to Krishna so much that there is no point else. Whatever works, that's it. But then I'm back. This thing is get so much attached to Krishna that there is only Krishna outside. So, and Archer, we are going to yes, the gender thing was here when we blocked the video of Krishna come around. Maybe we can go to that. Yeah. Let's see where the change elephant is. Let me demonstrate to block the entrance of Krishna into the room. What was the code that we were thinking of? So, yeah. The great fortune of Kola Vida that it really attached to block Krishna. The thing is, however, the third test gave a piece of cash. See, like this, when the hand is full of mud, full, so much so that there is no hand shape with it. It's just layers of thickened mud. So when the hand comes out like this, we don't see that. Thickened mud. कितना एक block thicken है, एक block thicken है तो one crack होते तो that's it. Layers of it. ऐसा. Layers. ऐसा. What do we do? What do we do now? Huh? Yes, it's right. That's how we get rid of the mud. Hey, come on. I said, Kabra. Even if we find out more, the mud is so thick. The scrape, whatever scraper we use, even if it is the nail, it is broken. It is now give us the mud hair, but it is almost like a straw. We cannot even scrape, we cannot clean our hand off this dirt. You know what we should do? You say, okay, this is so thick, thick. Now I want to see that. I want to feel that. Feel Nama. I want to feel. So मैं क्या करूं? What do I do? I want to feel that. Oh. Did you hear that message? Can you please isolate it? Should I have it? That is not a valid answer. It was something like that. It is something. You can circle your butt. Soak it in the water. What does that mean? Soak it in the water. If the mud is like the mind, right? So soak the mind. What is that water? Soak the mind. Krishna. So just to soak in one, so क्या होगा? We don't know how many जन्म का soaking. Check the spray. Our forces on it. You know, to extinguish the fire from the sky. And this jet spray, when the jet spray comes, go towards the jet spray. And should go towards the jet spray. Continue to go towards the jet spray. Not only the soaking happens, but the pressure that is the whole country. Only go towards the jet spray as much as possible. Just be there. Be there. Nothing to be there. And we see thoda sa. We will feel that something is loosening here. Cast होता है ना. Fracture होता है तो cast. He doesn't put the cast by. When you soak the cast, थोड़ा सा loosening होता है. Then you feel like so maybe it's getting loosened up. Then the over. Then check the body. Person and just all get to the side. And yes, थोड़ा सा loosen. Then my face goes like whoa. I don't want you to just stay here. This is all I need to do. And then not only is getting loosened, she will feel like the tightness of the skin. What was it? It went off completely. But something starts to, because it is our hand right now, something is happening here. Maybe there's no sensation yet, but something is happening. That we will be able to step into it. Not that we are seeing the hand. Well, it did not. But because of the effect of jet spray, as the water cast is being loosened a little bit because of the water that is going in, we will start to feel inside. Or everything. Then, if there is a little tap water here and there, or to come up with my mind says, no, I bring something, bring the hammer and pray. We don't yield to any of those. We just take them. And then what happens? Then we see not only losing, whatever layer was there, because it has soaked and the pressure, we see the blood will come down. Other than that, water will not be muddy too. The blood is so much, so tight that only gush आता है. We see this water just gets dripped off here. Because there is no mud even touching that water. See? But what we because it couldn't even get inside. It couldn't get clear water. Wow, Krishna dear. But later on, then we see the third coming of Bishop. Oh, please, now this is the reality. Because I know I'm not feeling any sensation here. Till now, I didn't see, I was just seeing clear water because the water could not even penetrate. But now I see the water. But there's something to be happy. Oh, so now the mud, now I have hope. Now my hand will someday be clean. I just have to place this in front of this power check. Then, as the mud gets washed off, layers. So place. It was not more than this. And then fine. Then we get this. So I didn't actually have a hand. I did feel. So I did all this come. Attachment to Krishna. Kovala is attached to Lord Krishna. If you are attached to Nama and Kata like that, I can say attached to something. But unless we are really specific about the Nama here, we may be losing a lot of time. Because, I've been serving for past 2-3 days. This service, that service, we can rapid. Outside services is, it just makes me think like, I'm in Bhakti. But what is happening within me inside? That down never. Yeah. That's why Bhakti is there, but especially with the Nama. So how much am I saying with the Nama? Get attached. And here the Kata that makes us attached to the Nama. Then, so when that is there, then it's the hand, layers that get washed out, and get washed out. And we'll start to feel. We will start to feel and we will start this. So Kovala, that's the Kata of the Kovala. We will go to this side. Kovala, Jaya Hari
Jaya Jaya Hari Ram Chidananda Amrutadama
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna.